Hey guys, I'm Rich from NeoWin, and today we're unboxing the Red Hydrogen 1. So this phone has been a long time coming. It's using a Snapdragon 835. It's been delayed for quite some time, and now it's finally going to be launching on AT&T and Verizon, and it's pretty cool. It's supposed to be the first phone that has a holographic display. Now, it's a 5.7-inch, 16 by 9, 1440p screen, and the idea is 3D without glasses, and another thing is that it's not supposed to make you uncomfortable after a certain amount of time. So, with some devices that have tried to do this, it'll say take a break after 20, 30 minutes because your eyes might start to get tired, something like that. This is not supposed to do that. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say I will not be turning the phone on in this video. It's likely that any video that you see about this phone at this time will not turn the screen on. It's against the rules right now. In fact, there's a good chance that a lot of the final reviews that you see will not turn the screen on at all. And although that's not quite against the rules, the thing is you can't see the holographic display through a camera like this. You need to see it in person. And what you should do is you should go to an AT&T or Verizon store and you should see this thing in person and actually play with it a little bit because it is really cool. And so right now we're just unboxing it. We're going to take a look at the device in the box because it's actually a really nice box that it comes in. This is the AT&T model. It doesn't come in one of those orange AT&T boxes, and I assume the Verizon ones doesn't come in one of those crappy red Verizon boxes. So you see the logo here. It's very nice. I mean, it's plastic and it's a quality box that you would want a high-end device to come in. And remember, this thing does cost over $1,200, almost $1,300, and which is not really that expensive for a phone these days. But although it does have a Snapdragon 835, which is last year's Qualcomm chipset, but yeah, really not that expensive. When you look at the rest of the market, the iPhone XS starts at $999. The iPhone XS Max starts at $1099. The Galaxy Note 9 starts at $999. And like these things go up. The Note 9 goes up to $1,250. The XS Max goes up to $1,449. So I mean, this is not really that unreasonable. And chances are, if you're buying it from AT&T, you're getting it on a payment plan anyway. So this is the Red Hydrogen 1. Okay. You can see this is made of aluminum. They have a titanium model as well, although no one seems to have really even seen it. You can see it has grips on the side, so this is less likely to drop. It's fairly heavy. Okay, I don't have the full spec sheet, but it's one of the heaviest phones that I've used. And I mean, you're getting power. They call it a media machine because the camera capabilities are really supposed to be what it's all about. And really, that's what this is, okay? It's a camera experience. And that should be what you're buying it for. You want that three-dimensional, they're calling it 4V camera. And you could do that with video, with photos. You could share videos through it's called the Hydrogen Network, and you could charge for them if you want. You can share them for free. So that's going to be pretty cool. We have front-facing speakers on the front. That's 3D spatial sound, so the audio quality is going to be great too. So it's a media experience that you're buying into for that price. Again, very heavy phone. Although I love the texture, I love the design of the phone. I love that. Oh, and there's pogo pins on the back too, so there's going to be modular accessories for this. But I love that it's not just another aluminum device or a glass sandwich. Again, there's no wireless charging due to this, but hey, I appreciate that unique design. Okay, let's take a look at what else is in the box. By the way, again, very nice box. There's padding all around the sides. Okay. Pull this out. We have some paperwork here. Hopefully there is a spec sheet in here. All right, hydrogen. All right, so yeah, just general diagrams of everything that's there. SIM card, micro SD card tray. Doesn't require a tool. There's a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is always nice. They did make a point of saying that, and that's all that's in there. Also included is our red power adapter. And this is a USB Type-C power adapter. It comes with a USB Type-C to Type-C cable. All right. Again, the packaging is very premium. It's all padded around here. This is what you expect an expensive product to come in. Device itself, like I said, USB Type-C port on the bottom. Okay. Over here, this is our volume rocker, and it's kind of hard to find if you're just holding the phone. So volume down, volume up. On this side, we have a power button that doubles as a fingerprint reader, a camera button over here, which is awesome. Okay, and then on top, we have our 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and micro SD and SIM card slot. Okay, so yeah, pretty cool. The device has like I said, Snapdragon 835. That comes with 6 gigs of RAM, though, and 128 gigabytes of onboard storage. So, there's some decent specs there. 6 gigs of RAM is really going to be what you want with a device like this that does a lot of powerful tasks. Dual rear cameras, 12.3 megapixels, obviously 4K video. The front camera is 8.3 megapixels. That should do 4K video as well, because you can record that 4K, 4V, 3D, whatever you want to call it, holographic videos with the front camera too. So that's actually going to be pretty cool, and I'm kind of excited to try that out. So another thing that's cool about this device that I can't turn on is that there is going to be a lot of content available. Okay, so Warner Brothers is going to be offering Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them and Ready Player One, and that'll work in 4V content. And so there's going to be movies out there. They partnered with Warner Brothers, and I think there's a lot of assuming that there's going to be content, because the thing is, you're going to take a picture, and you could choose between taking the picture in 2D or 4V, and the same thing with video. If you take a 4V video or picture, you could share it with anyone. It's going to be a JPEG with a lot of metadata, so you could send it to someone. It's just going to show up as a 2D image, so it's fine. And the 4V content will only obviously play back as 4V on a red phone. And I asked them about this. I said, what if you want to play it back on something else? And they said, you need a red phone. And that's the only thing that makes me really skeptical about this device, because the idea of the display and the pictures and the video sounds really cool, but it's also a new kind of content. And when you have a new kind of content, you need a way to play back that content. And so if I create this really cool video in 4V, maybe I want to play it back on my TV. Maybe I want to edit it in Premiere Pro, and there needs to be more options. And if you ask me, the next step that Red should be taking is licensing the display technology so this kind of content can get played back, and really looking at a second generation device as well, because this kind of reminds me of the Lenovo Fab 2 Pro, and I don't know if anybody used that. By the way, that was not a good device. I'm not saying that it reminds me of that in that way, but that was the first Project Tango device from Google. So it had all these sensors on it, but it was also huge, and it was heavy, and it made no sense to use for the average person. And I can see this is a little heavy. It's a little big, and I feel like a second generation is going to refine a lot of those things. But hey, we'll find out. Right now, the device, I'm really cool. I'm really excited to try it out. It seems really cool. It feels really premium to hold. I love the unique design, and I can't wait to do some more with it. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll have more for you in a couple weeks. And I'm Rich from NeoWin. Have a great night.